to Dr. Piper's Wellness Show. Today we'll be discussing coronary artery disease. It is the narrowing and hardening of the arteries to the heart. It is the leading cause of death in both men and women in the U.S. Today our guest Stephen he has symptoms of CAD, and we'll have 3 specialists here who are going to sit down and talk to him to better his lifestyle. Can we please welcome Stephen and Tracie Fox.
Hi, Dr. Piper. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Happy to be here.
Huh?
Happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. So I hear you got some information.
Facts
to
and
help
information for Steve.
what he's experiencing.
Well, as Dr. Piper said, coronary heart disease is caused by plaque buildup of materials such as fat, cholesterol, and calcium. They build up in the coronary arteries. Over time, this plaque is going to harden, and it starts to block off the blood flow to the heart. Now, have you experienced what kind of symptoms are you experiencing?
Every now and then I get a real bad pain in my chest. It's like a burn. Generally after the sausage a lot of times. I just think it's like heartburn or something. But
Right. Well, let me tell you something that many people don't know. Symptoms of a heart attack can feel like indigestion.
Oh.
So you have to be careful.
Well, I never actually blacked out or fell out or anything. I don't think I've had a heart attack.
Well, it could just be indigestion, but you just have to be careful. Other signs of a heart attack are chest pain or discomfort. It feels kind of like pressure squeezing in your chest. You may also feel pain in your shoulders, arms, your neck, jaw, or back, anything like that.
Almost every day.
You do? Have you gone to the doctor to get?
Yeah, I went to the doctor and
And he said everything was okay.
no.
Uh-huh.
Well, I went once, but it was with my wife. I mean, she was getting checked out. It wasn't me, really, but I went.
Okay, now if you do experience a heart attack, you have to make sure that you get to the hospital on time, because if the blood flow isn't restored to your heart quickly, it's going to start killing that part of the muscle in your heart, and then it could eventually lead to serious problems or even death.
Isn't it said that if you think that you're having a heart attack, the faster you get to the hospital, the better off that your survival rate is?
Right, the better chance that you have less side effects and stuff like that you suffer less damage to your heart the faster that you can get to the hospital. Now, this plaque buildup occurs over decades, so by the time you realize that you have a problem, it can be too late. And if you suffer a heart attack, then you're most likely going to have heart surgery, which is going to put you out of work for 6 to 8 weeks to recover. You have to limit your physical activity.
Not a problem.
No standing for long periods of time, no heavy lifting or anything like that.
Sounds good.
But after your surgery and after your recovery is complete, you do have to make changes to your eating habits. You have to adopt healthy eating habits. No more sausage links for breakfast. We're going to have to try some yogurt and granola or some other experts here that are going to help you with your nutritional intake and your physical activity levels. So I think they're up next.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I hope you learned something about what's going on, that you should, if there's a problem, you should go to the hospital as soon as possible.
Basically.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Up next is fitness expert Daniel Dewar. I would like y'all to give a round of applause to exercise expert Daniel Dewar.
How's it going, Steve?
It's all right.
Well, we've heard a lot of negative stuff so far, so let's start talking about some positive things.
Okay.
Did you know that regular exercise can reduce, prevent, or even reverse CAD or coronary artery disease?
I've heard it, but I don't really think that's right.
Well, when's the last time you worked out?
Hardcore workout, not just walking to the van to go get your McDonald's.
I drive a truck.
Oh, truck. My bad. Truck.
See, back PE in high school, I did some pretty good stuff.
Well, the CDC and the ACSM, they recommend a minimum of 30 minutes of exercise most days of the week at moderate to low intensities.
What are those?
The CDC is the Center for Disease Control, and the ACSM is the American College of Sports Medicine.
What do they know?
They know a lot.
Okay.
Alright, before you engage in any exercise, even for you at home, before you start an exercise regimen, especially after being sedated for a while, you need to consult a medical professional to make sure that you can handle the exercise that you're about to do. It's shown that vigorous physical activity acutely can increase your risk of a heart attack. So
In which case I go straight to the hospital for it.
exactly. Alright.
Dr. Fast
Learn
said that,
something.
yes.
What were your symptoms you said before?
Well, I just want to know exercise. When I walk a lot, I fatigue really easy, I guess. Or just get tired. My legs will tingle and cramp up. Other than that, I just
Do you
get sore and
experience pain, chest pain?
My chest does hurt. It's generally after I eat, and I just it's acid reflux. That's all it is. It's a burn gun. It's a heartburn.
Well, exercise will actually help with a lot of those symptoms. It will help decrease your blood pressure, increase your insulin effectiveness, and also you decrease your obesity and lower your LDLs. So that will help a lot of your other symptoms that you're feeling. You also have more energy and endurance during the day.
That sounds good, but it's just good. I don't think that.
It's going to take determination.
You got a pill
That's
for
what it's
that?
going to take.
No, we'll get to that later. It's a lifestyle change. How old are you?
Right now, about 27. I'm about close to 28. Then.
All right. Well, one thing we do in the exercise regimen is we find your workout heart rate, and for you, I'd prescribe 60 to 75% of your max. So that would give you anywhere from 114 to 142 beats a minute. It's a lot, but any more than that, it can become taxing on your heart and become dangerous. So that's the workout intensity.
That's the
that we
minimum,
focus on.
right?
Yes.
Minimum, yes.
All right. How's your schedule at work?
Schedule work is not too bad. I work the 8 hours a day, 9 to 5. About 30-minute break, and then after that, you go on home and watch Sports Center.
Well, I'm sure it's hard to make a lifestyle change for exercise, but you can start off by doing little things. Instead of, riding the elevator at work, you can walk up the stairs. Instead of driving your car, you can walk to a place.
That's pretty high up. I mean, the second floor is pretty, about 2-3 flights of stairs just for 2 floors.
Yeah, but
It's the little things in life.
it's the little things that can add up. The other thing is you want to start off slow and build up your endurance. So for the first week, just try taking the stairs. Maybe do short backs. You said your legs get tired after walking. Well, maybe just do a couple minutes at a time and keep gradually building up until you can get some endurance.
Okay, I'll try.
All right. Most importantly, this is a lifestyle change. Same thing with diet and exercise. Are you a smoker?
Yeah, I do smoke. Quite a bit. They have smoke plates and everything.
Well, you're gonna need to cut that out and start working, exercising more, and having a healthier lifestyle. Get your friends involved and try and stay motivated. Also, talk with a personal trainer, and I'd be more than happy to help you.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for coming on the show. Did you learn anything?
I did.
Awesome. We're going to go to commercial break. Please stay tuned for dietitian Hillary Hollett. Welcome back, audience. We're about to have dietitian Hillary Hollett come out. Why don't we give her a round of applause?
Hi, hello, doctor.
Hey, hi,
Hey,
how are you
Steve.
doing? You have some information that will help our guest Steve here.
I do. We've gone over why you're feeling the way you do, and maybe some exercises that can benefit in decreasing those feelings. And I've got top 8 ways to improve your diet after a heart trauma, that you might go through.
All right.
You want to limit your fat and cholesterol. Have you ever heard of cholesterol?
Just now, earlier, the little doctor girl was telling me about it.
Okay, well, cholesterol is found in a lot of animal-derived foods. So your sausage that you're eating for breakfast, your eggs, even your eggs have cholesterol in them. And you definitely want to...
I take away my eggs.
Well, you can stick with eggs, but you want to have the egg whites as opposed to the egg yolks. You want the yolk is the yellow part.
Yeah, that's the good part.
I know, but you have to limit and you have to be careful with that because it can cause even more heart problems than what you're dealing with already. You also want to avoid trans fats altogether, and you want to control the amount of saturated fats that you're taking in.
Now, what are those?
Your saturated fats is what causes the plaque buildup in your arteries, and your unsaturated fats is what you are okay with eating. Okay, and you also want to eat high protein foods because that's what's going to give you your energy.
I get my protein.
Okay, good.
Muscle milk.
Good. Stick with that.
Muscle milk?
Yeah, I do. I just drink it for walk.
When you walk to the van? Oh, the truck. The
I
truck.
get winded. I feel muscle milk actually rejuvenates me a lot.
Oh,
Well, it
yeah.
probably does because it's the protein what gives you energy, but you probably want to work out with it too. Okay, and you also need to eat more vegetables and fruits.
Fruit Loops. I get my Fruit Loops.
Okay, well,
That's
that's
real
not the
fruits.
fruits that we're talking about.
I make my real fruit.
No. No, they don't.
Maybe for breakfast you can include apples and bananas, maybe grapes for a snack or something like that.
Question: if I do all that, can I still have my sausage with that, even a little?
In moderation, maybe.
Not, let's
Not
cut
every-
it back. That you said you had 5 sausage links?
Yes.
Let's try to limit yourself to like 2 sausage links.
And maybe not every morning as well.
Yes, maybe like twice a week, twice to every day.
You want to have a variety of different meats and proteins and fruits and vegetables and everything like that because that's what's going to make your diet a lot easier to stay on than if you were just be having the same meal every day. Also, you want to switch to whole grains instead of your white rices, your white breads, white cereal, things like that.
Fruit Loops are comfortable.
Well,
Not a big deal.
but they're also very processed, which is what gives them the color that they are.
You should really try Cheerios.
Whole grain
Cheerios,
Cheerios are.
it lowers cholesterol, it's good for the heart.
I'll give it a shot. I'll get my waffle pie.
You also want to stay away from, like I said, the processed foods and foods that are high in sodium, which is what pretty much the basis of fast food is. So when you're having your Taco Bell and everything, you're not getting much nutrients, but you're getting high sodium, high fat.
Now I did hear this that potatoes are vegetables, right?
They are.
And I eat a French fries a good bit.
Okay.
And that's my vegetable right there. So I'm
That's
gonna-
not horrible, but the reason why French fries are bad is because they're fried. So the fried food is what you want to stick away from too. Okay. Next, I want to talk about portion sizes. You need to be able to control your portion size. So when you're having your 6 to 7 eggs a morning, it's probably not the best idea to do that. When you're eating big meals and then not eating for a long period of time, it's going to cause some problems. So you want to stick with maybe like 5 small meals, and you'll notice that you're going to have a lot more energy from that. So last, Steve, I want to let you know that this is a very difficult thing to do, is changing your lifestyle dramatically. So you are allowed to treat yourself every now and then, whether it be maybe some ice cream or doing something fun, taking a fun vacation with your family or something like that. You should allow yourself to have fun every now and then.
I'll do that.
Okay?
That
Sounds
fair.
good?
That sounds fair.
Okay.
Thank you, Hillary, for coming on the show and talking
You're
to our
welcome.
guest, Steve. I would also like to thank Daniel Dewar, fitness expert, and cardiologist, Tracie Faust. And to Steve, thank you for so much for coming on the show and being an example to all Americans. And I hope that everybody took from this that being healthy and being exercise fit is going to help lower your coronary artery disease. Have a great day, guys.